What's cracking, everybody? XehrFelrose here, bringing you some Pokemon GO Battle League content. In today's video, we're taking a look at an exciting shoutcast featuring Hawlucha, the flying wonder that's not really a fighter, but is also a fighter. So, let's take a look at these battles sent into the channel by member of the community, Chris Gino. Thank you very much for the battle submission. Trainers, if you'd like to submit battles to the channel for Shoutcast, you can go ahead and check the link in the description of the pinned comment for a Google form to fill out and send in those battles. Let's go into the battles right now. Not going to waste any more time because I want to see what Hawlucha can do in the Great League, because I am not going to lie, I really want one. I don't have one and I want one so bad, dude. So we got a Skarmory in the next battle. I say in the next battle because I've been pre-recording a bunch of stuff before I go on vacation. But in the first battle, we've got a Skarmory in the lead, and Hawlucha's going to throw the Flying Press. Flying Press, by the way, is a ridiculously good move. Lots of damage, low energy, and there's like very little things that have it. Opponent staying in, going for the Brave Bird, looking to full send it. All they had to do was go for a Sky Attack. Let's be honest, Hawlucha's not that thick. Flying Press gonna get the shield here. Looking to maybe catch the move on Registeel. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I know how these players work. Yes, we do. Registeel catches the move. Opponent going for the Sky Attack here. And note that Hawlucha does have Poison Jab. It did have Wing Attack before it was released, but the Niantic being Niantic said this is a regional, and we are going to nerf it because we can. So, Skull's going to get the debuff on the Registeel, but it lives long enough to throw a Zap Cannon off, gets the shield off of the Poliwrath, but Hawlucha can come back in with some energy and go for that Aerial Ace that'll be super effective into the Poliwrath without too much trouble, since it's getting pretty close. Should be able to get there without any issue, but going for Flying Press. Now, for all I know, though, Flying Press might actually be better damage and then I don't even know, dude. It might be better damage than the super effective Aerial Ace, for all I know. Opponent trying to catch an Earthquake on their Skarmory, but unfortunately for them, Chris Gino sees it coming a mile away and keeps on farming, gets the Hydro Cannon off onto the opponent's Skarmory. Gonna throw this Earthquake now into the Poliwrath, and that's gonna one-shot, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, easy. Good game.
Boom!
Wait, huh? Wait, what's the Lantern doing? Never mind, there's a Lantern back there. I forgot they even had a third Pokemon, dude. Well, it's a good game nonetheless. Swampert just doing Swampert things.
Boom!
There it is. That's a good game. Well played. That's only the first battle, dude. You can tell how many of these I've pre-recorded today, because I've already lost count of how many things are on the team. All right, pretty good lead here. We got Lickitung in the lead in the next game. Flying Press would do a ton of damage, and most people probably don't know the counts for Hawlucha, so opponent maybe wanted to try and catch a move there. Oh my god! Dude, you would think that was like a Focus Blast or something. That did so much damage. It's insane, man. Lickitung just got destroyed. Gonna swap and catch the move on Registeel. No, the opponent stays in, but they still throw their energy, not really knowing what to do at this point. The opponent's clearly in shambles, and I would be too, as they come in now with a Swampert behind on this much energy. Could go for Zap Cannon and fish for the debuff, as the opponent likely shields anyway here, because that Focus Blast would just about one-shot. The opponent... Huh? Did they... Okay, I thought they quit. All right, there was that lag, you know, that lag that happens when the opponent closes the app and everything just stops. But... going for what probably is an Earthquake here. No, they go for Hydro Cannon, which gives Chris Gino an extra chance to go for his Focus Blast. Opponent has to throw the energy here. I think maybe you shield and go for it anyway. Yep, we're like in the same brainwaves, man. We got the same brainwaves going on here. We just throw in this move. I haven't watched these already. I have not watched these yet. That's getting the move. That's getting the...
Boom!
That's getting the button. I haven't watched these yet. These are all brand new to me. Opponent has a Trevenant, and they... This is so bad, dude. This is so bad for Gino. He's got two moves loaded, so I guess you go for the Aerial Ace here, and then the opponent hopefully doesn't shield, not knowing the moveset, right? Aerial Ace, lag, win con, maybe, lag. Oh my god, the opponent. Okay, do they just quit or something? But either way, good game, I guess. Okay. I mean, Swampert doesn't have to deal with the Trevenant now, at least, but the Lickitung comes in and just gets... The opponent was just in shambles. They probably quit the game. Well played, Gino. Getting into the next battle here, we got Hawlucha on the lead versus Talonflame. This is a very risky lead because The Aerial Ace really isn't going to do too much, but those poison jabs do add up very quickly. Very nice timing here, throwing 7 poison jabs into those Incinerates before throwing the charge move. Opponent looks to shield up a potential nuke move or something that they think would be threatening, and Aerial Ace just is not that move. But Gino's going to go ahead and throw a shield up against that Flame Charge, looking to go for an Aerial Ace once again on the CMP, it looks like. I thought that was 4, but it could have been 5. I might be crazy, but it looked like 5. Opponent's... Yeah, that was CMP. All right. Opponent shields up a second time, and now the trainer on the other side goes for the fly here as a super effective damage. Swampert comes in here, looking to go for that Hydro Cannon before the opponent can get to a move, but they're going to have to shield this up because that one-turn lag could have affected it. So very good call not coming in, or not going for the Hydro Cannon right away, as that one-turn lag from switching in after being KO'd could have caused that not to go very well. But Venusaur comes in, but not before the Shadow Swampert's going to get this Earthquake off. And I don't know if y'all have ever landed a Shadow Swampert Earthquake into a Venusaur, but
Boom!
get one-shots. Good game. There's a fish! It's the stupid fish! The fish is back! I always seem to forget about that fish being back there. Maybe that's a sign that I just don't like the fish. Reggie comes in, easily going to be able to get a Focus Blast or a Zap Cannon off. Should take care of this fish regardless. That should, even though it's a very thick fish, it should be enough damage to KO. Going for the Zap Cannon anyway. I don't know if Focus Blast does raw more damage, but Zap Cannon getting the debuff here would be huge anyway, because you could just farm down at this point. Take the game. Well played. That's going to be a dub. All right, getting into the next battle here. Our Hawlucha on the lead versus a Carbink. Now, this is an interesting little predicament here because of the flying subtyping of Hawlucha. The rock throws are doing neutral damage, but flying press, I gotta see how much damage this does. This is neutral. Bro, it does like 30% to it. That's insane. Dude, flying press is such a ridiculously good move. Like, it does so much damage. One shield taken by Hawlucha here. Gonna go for another flying press. The opponent, they have to shield this. They have to shield this. Absolutely. They don't shield it, they're just gonna get farmed down. The entire team does beat Carbink, though. So, I guess it's good for the opponent now to get that out of the way. But now we're gonna come in with a Talonflame. And I like throwing after one here just in case they get KO'd by the Incinerate damage. I don't think it would have been enough, though. But you never know, man. This game, sometimes you just never know. It's very close. Reggie comes in, is going to have to absorb a Flame Charge here, and I don't know if they're even going to be able to get to the Zap Cannon in time. That Talonflame is one off of the next Flame Charge here, so I'd have to see what happens going on. But they hit the CMP tie. Do we shield, or do we just absorb it? Shield, gonna go for the shield, gonna throw the Zap Cannon. Hope the opponent doesn't go for a move here. Then the Swampert should be able to pop in, and I don't know if they live, because they have to go for 3 to get to a Brave Bird. Trainer swaps it. Oh, no, not the Superior. There's nothing you can do about that, man. Yeah, Gino knows it. He just lets it happen. The Superior just farms down, throws a charge move. Nothing you can do about that. Man, you just got absolutely obliterated in the back. Unfortunate. Nothing you could do. Good game. Well played. Good attempt, though. I mean, Superior in the back against Swampert. That's literally like worst case scenario. There's nothing you can do about that. Well, we got Hawlucha in the lead in the next game here against a Mandibuzz. Let's see how much the Flying Press does to the Mandibuzz. Going for it straight away here on CMP. Flying Press versus Aerial Ace. Let's see what happens. Flying Press. Dude, it puts the Mandibuzz in half. I cannot believe how ridiculously busted this move is. This is probably why more things don't have this move. The opponent looks to swap out to catch a move, and the Swampert comes in on the Lantern that swaps in. Opponent's going to go for the Surf right off the bat here, not waiting any longer. They're going to just go for it. And now we're going to see Gino probably just reach straight for the Earthquake unless he thinks the opponent might bait. Earthquake going to come through. The opponent has to decide whether they want to call a bait here or not. Let's see if the opponent calls it. They do not.
Boom!
Earthquake obliterates that stupid fish, and Medicham is in the back. Gino's reaching for that Earthquake, and he gets there. That's going to be huge as this Earthquake comes through. It's going to force the shield off the opponent, or they get slapped. They get slapped instead. Medicham gets absolutely clapped by this Swampert. Swampert putting in overtime today as it goes for all 2 Earthquakes and obliterates 2/3 of the opponent's team. Now the Hawlucha comes in, gets a shield with the Aerial Ace. Opponent going for probably an Ice Punch or a Power Up Punch at this point. Got to shield it up, though. You can't lose the Hawlucha at this point because Medicham could still do a lot of damage. Mandibuzz comes in, and is this Mandibuzz going to get the shield off the Hawlucha? Yes, it is. Aerial Ace gets shielded. Now we're going to see the Hawlucha go for some extra damage and energy, but the opponent gets to a move before they do. Maybe this is all we need. Getting into farm range for the Registeel. Going to be able to come in. Oh, you got to farm down. You got to get the 2 moves. This is nasty. If the opponent has Dynamic Punch, this is over. It's absolutely over. But opponent, Mandibuzz, is going to get farmed all the way down. Gino's going to go for the Zap Cannon into the Medicham. And we're going to have to see if the opponent is going to be able to pull out a Dynamic Punch out of their left end, or out of their rear end here. I don't know where I was going with that. Or the opponent just says it's over and I'm done, so they clearly didn't have Dynamic Punch. So good games, very good showcase of Hawlucha and Flying Press. Dude, Flying Press especially. That move is absolutely disgusting. Picking up a 4-1 in this exciting little Shoutcast here. There's only one set, but I figured it was exciting enough to show y'all anyway, so that's going to do it for this video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support coming through the channel over this entire year. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family. And if you'd like to support the channel, you know, helping us financially with the, you know, just supporting the family, right? The only reason I do this, right, is for enjoying the content and making the content, enjoying this community, but I also do it to bring in some revenue for my. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna, you know, I bring in a little bit of, you know, money for my family, can support them. So if you want to join the Patreon server for either coaching or just to join it to support or get the inside information that I've got, because I got all this. I don't get any Niantic information, but I'm always planning stuff early. So anyway, that'll do it for me for today, guys. I'm not going to show myself too hard. So thank you all so much. Have a great one, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.